Merry New Year, everyone! So for Christmas this year, I got some Steam cards, and for once, I made a good financial decision and bought my favorite crossover. Hooray! Just don't ask what I did with the rest of the money. Now that I've shown you who I've recently purchased, I'm sure you can guess who I'm going to be playing in the background of this video.
Mirage!
So in my last video, I went over everything that happened in 2021 for Brawlhalla. It was only after making that video that I realized there are some additions that BMG should consider adding to Brawlhalla. And hey, who better to be giving opinions about what should be added to the game than a not-so-diamond player? So that's why today I'll be sharing with you the things that I believe should be added to Brawlhalla in 2022. Oh yeah, and before I start, I'm using a new editing software now. Instead of Sony Vegas, I'm now using Adobe Premiere Pro. I have no clue how to use this software, and I'm recording this audio before I've even started editing, so let's hope it goes well. First things first, I'd like to see a change in the meta. For too long, Axe has been the strongest weapon in the game. For too long, have Hammer-Siders been sending me into oblivion just from orange. For too long has Taros been the antagonist of this game.
I'm in danger!
So obviously I'm using a little bit of exaggeration. That being said, I still hate Axe to the bone. I think I've mentioned my hate for Axe in every single one of my videos so far, and don't worry, because that's not going to stop. But BMG, this is your chance. You can make me stop talking about it as much if you just nerf it. Fortunately, I think BMG was already heading in that direction for the January balance updates.
I am so happy about this information.
Wait a second. They barely even nerfed it! And I hope that goes for Hammer too. Next on the agenda is 2 new color schemes. Everyone knows that when you reach level 25 of the legend, you can purchase black for the character, and black is kinda seen as the mastery for a character. Even though you unlock the mastery color at level 25, you can actually go all the way up to level 100 with each legend. So my question is, why is there no color for higher levels than 25? It takes a painstaking amount of time to get each level past level 25. I mean, I've played over 300 hours of Mirage and I haven't even reached level 50 with her. But even if you take all that time to get your character up to level 50 or level 100, what do you get? Nothing! You get nothing! You lose! However, I have a solution for this. Just add a color for level 50 and level 100. Sure, very few people are gonna have the level 100 one, but it's just a little nod for all those people that went the extra mile and took so long to play one character. Now, you might be asking, what colors would you even add to the game? What do I look like, an artist? Hey guys, welcome back to the Brawlhalla Art Showcase. I'm your host, TrippedUp, and today we're going to be revealing the level 100 color. Alright, we're just going to drop Mirage in here. Let's get a good color picked out. And done. There it is. And if not a color, at least something. Give us something, BMG. We need something! The next thing I want to talk about is some changes to the ranking system. Now, I'm sure I just got 1,000 eye rolls because the ranking system has been talked to death, but just hear me out. Have you ever played a game of Ranked and it was really close and you lost by a tiny amount, only to find out that the person was actually 200 elo below you, so you lost 20 to 21 elo? Okay, maybe that was a little bit too specific. My point is, it's annoying when you lose by a tiny margin only to lose a ton of elo just because your opponent's elo happened to be much lower than yours, an elo that might not even be representative of their actual skill or rank. My personal best fix for this is to start including other factors into elo gain and loss. One of the factors should be how close the game was. For example, if you won by 3 stocks, then you should have a larger elo gain. And if you lost by only a tiny amount, then you shouldn't lose that much either. I understand why changes haven't been made to Brawlhalla's ranking system, but I feel like there needs to be some updates, cause it's been around for a long time. At the end of the day though, I can't really complain, because at least it's not CSGO's ranking system.
Instead, they started to use the Glicko 2 system, and heavily modified it specifically for Counter-Strike. So how does Glicko 2 work? Oh no!
While we're on the subject of ranked, let's talk about a new rank. And before you click off after hearing that, it's not what you think I mean, so stick around. When I say there should be another rank above Diamond, I'm not saying a whole nother rank, because there's not enough players in Diamond for there to be a rank above it. I mean, I should know, when I first went into Diamond, I was top 5,000 global, and that's not right. Instead, I think there should just be a rank for like the top players, you know, top 100 maybe. It would still effectively be Diamond, and there wouldn't be any ELO range for it, but it's just a little extra incentive for those that go above and beyond and become the top players in the game. Now, I'll admit, this wasn't my original idea. I know, the jig's up, I got caught. Truthfully, I saw this in a video a long time ago and thought it was a great idea. Problem is, I don't actually know who made the video now. So, shout out to you, person I saw a video from a long time ago that I don't remember the name of. Alright, here comes a big one. Adding post-game chat back. Listen, BMG, I completely understand why you decided to remove it. Brawlhalla has a big problem with post-game toxicity. I understand it. It was in good nature, and I support that. But let me hit you with the facts. I have been called so many terrible things in post-game chat, things that I'd rather not repeat. And you know what? I'm unbothered by that, because those people are just angry or whatever. It doesn't matter, it's a game. You know what does anger me though? Those people that spam this stupid emote over and over. I don't care who you are or what you say. There is nothing more toxic than being spammed with thumbs down after losing a match. But the bad thing about having no post-game chat is that there's no possibility to make friends. I say possibility because, well, I don't have any. But for those of us that can actually have those friendly conversations and become friends with other people, well, there goes that option. Sure, you could just invite them to a post-game lobby to talk, but every time someone does that to me, I assume they're about to trash talk me. So please, BMG, just add back the post-game chat. Taunts were already toxic enough, okay? You had the salt can and all that stuff. Listen, that's already salty enough. You don't need to go and add a whole nother form of tilt. The last major addition I like to see added is leaderboards in-game. Let's be honest here. The reason why Brawlhalla's leaderboard system isn't used as much as it should be is because it's on an external site. Why in the world should I have to go to an external site just to find out that the person that smacked me in experimental is actually a gold player? Oh, and while you're at it, BMG, could you please add functionality to the 2v2 search on your leaderboards? Don't get me wrong, it's not because I need to use it or anything. I just hate the fact that it's not working. Alright, here's a quick couple of other things I want to see added that aren't as big as the others. For one, I want to see a yawn emote added. I cannot describe the urge I get to use an emote like that every single time someone plays passively or runs away from me. Especially when you're on opposite sides of the stage from your opponent. Yeah, that gets boring. Secondly, I want to see customizable options for random. When I decide to go random and I get something like a greatsword character, I just leave and pick another random, cause I can't be caught dead playing that weapon. So if there was some options within random where you could pick what weapons or what specific legends you want within random, that would be really cool. Thirdly and lastly, please add a Dragon Ball crossover. You know you want to do it, you have Petra in the game, please just do it. Alright everyone, that's gonna do it for today's video. I'm sorry this took so long to get out. I had a lot going on. School started back up. It was obviously the new year. I got this new editing software. It took a while, so I apologize for that. But now I'm back to weekly uploads. One video each Friday, so make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss one. One last thing before I go. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I went from like 92 to 100 in just a day after uploading my rewind video, so thank you so much for all the support. I'm not gonna do that whole emotional thing I did in the last one, because that was kinda cringy, but whatever. Alright, I'm out of here.